Want to know about the local weather before you head out? Want to find out about another cool place to discover? Want to see and hear from those who know what's happening in the Maine High Peaks? WSKI TV 17 is the #1 rated TV station year after year because we are your source of info on everything to see, do, and love throughout the greater Maine High Peaks region. Tune in daily to the Mountain Report, Explore, and more, such as From the Archives during our local programming, 7:30 to 11 a.m., 11:30 to 1 o'clock midday, and 5 to 7 p.m. And know before you go, only with WSKI.
Hi, we're here at the rack. Well, actually, I'm on Jeff's tractor here. We just stopped by to give him a hand and see if we could grade this parking lot for him and see what's going on. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Good. I thought you were supposed to mow the back 40. What are you doing?
I was on the front 20.
Nice.
Well, Jeff, I tell you what, let me get down off here because I tell you what, this is a pretty nice machine here, but watch out for that bucket.
Yeah, you're supposed to get off the other side.
I know, and well, you know,
That's not OSHA approved.
That's just how I roll. But Jeff, we are here. It's a beautiful day. Isn't it?
Yeah, it is a beautiful day here in the summer at Sugarloaf. Yeah.
And you have just been on an excursion, and I want to hear about your excursion. You and Mason, can you tell us about it?
Well, we started off with Mason, and we went all the way to the Pacific Coast. Saw some friends, like maybe remember Jeff Duke and Jill Sickles and Steve Butler, who used to live in the woods. You remember Butler?
Oh, my.
You know, right off where the timbers are built. He lived there for 7 years, so it was really cool. And we hit a lot of the parks on there, and then Cassie and Sarah joined us, and we had another road trip with them to see some colleges for Cassidy, and then we struck it home. It was great.
Colleges, that is just amazing.
Colleges.
Now, did you do it like your dad would do it and hitchhike, or did you?
Well, we initially started out to find one of his friends. It was called, our road trip was called Finding Apple.
Ah.
Do you remember Apple Baker?
I remember the name. I don't, but you went out and actually found him. I didn't, and he's still around.
He did a summer hitchhiking and riding rails with Judd and had, you know, a whole catalog of photos from the trip. And we were trying to track those down, and him, because he kind of dropped off the face of the earth. And yeah, and he had some issues. And so, yeah, we found him in Salida, Colorado. It was quite an adventure. Met a lot of cool people there.
Do you have great pictures to share?
Oh, yeah.
Awesome. We hope that those will come out.
Might see him someday at the rack or something.
Yeah, I think we might. Speaking of the rack, what's going on here at the rack? We're not wearing masks anymore. Life is good.
It's such a relief. I'm so psyched that the governor stepped up and opened all the businesses for the summer. It's just going to make a huge difference. We've had a tough winter, and I can speak for, I think, almost every restaurant owner. It was no fun. And for every employee, it sucked wearing masks and just dealing with that whole policing of it. So now everybody seems to be very happy and getting outside, and there's a new vibe around, and we're getting ready for the summer. We're building a stage over here for summer performances.
Oh, cool.
And we cleaned up the rack and put some new beds in, and we got a lot of outdoor stuff, and we're bringing back bocce,
of course,
for kids and families, and they seem to love that. And we'll ease into the games as we can.
What will be your summer operating hours?
Our summer operating hours is Wednesday through Sunday, 4 o'clock to 10, I believe. Check the website.
And when will live entertainment return regularly?
We have open mic night every Wednesday night for the summer. So that's what we have booked right now. We have the Mallet Brothers coming, which is open to the public end of August. And of course, we do LA Harley. They're back.
Right.
And that's open to the public. It's a donation for Camp Sunshine. They do it every year. It's a huge event for us.
They had a tough year, too.
Yeah, they did. So we need to even give more to Camp Sunshine, too, because they didn't have a fundraiser last year.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Lots going on, Jeff. And we're looking forward to seeing some of those pictures from your trip with you and Mason and the rest of the family.
Yeah, and get the hoe out.
That's right. We got to get back to work. I got to go find that back 40 and do that. I don't know where it is. He's going to find me somewhere. Hi, we're here at the Outdoor Center here in Carrabassett Valley. Of course, plenty of free parking here. And why it should be full, there are a lot of people enjoying it. And you can come enjoy the brand new pump track. That's right, pump track. Got some skill features over here as well. But look at that pump track. Got the little drainage in there. Did nice work on that. You work out some energy, get the yayas out right down here. Right up on the hill, on the mound there, you can see a couple of drops as well. And these cool features right here. So this would be a great place to come down and check out with the family. Also, you can go fishing. They got the dock end down there at the pond, and I know it's been stocked, so you're likely to catch something there. Remember to get your license. And it is just a beautiful day and a beautiful place to visit. What are you waiting for? Come on down to the Outdoor Center today. We're here at, hold on, we're here at Carrabassett Coffee just sniffing it up because it's free. We're going to go inside, we're going to order some coffee because now we can come inside and see all those smiling faces. They probably are not as excited to see us as we are to see you.
I'm over the moon.
Over the moon. So are people still calling their orders in and that procedure's still going on?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're still taking orders and leaving them in the entryway.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I'm here today because I always forget to get granola bars, and that's something I always buy when I'm in here. And I'm going to get a 5-pound bag of Jamaican Me Crazy if I could.
You want it ground for a paper filter?
I do want it ground for a paper filter. Thank you. See, she knows. And make it up fresh. This is not her first rodeo by far. Yeah. And you can try some of their other great blends here. The Sparky Blend, Backdraft, Rooster, Good Coffee Bad, Classic, Einstein, Sunrise, Northwoods. Oh, that's popular right there.
I'll be right with you.
Hi, come on in. We've been waiting for you. How are you today?
Good.
Oh, I gotta get some of these too. Oh, these are delicious. Peanut and hemp. Kate's Real Foods.
Alrighty.
All right, thank you
Are
very
all
much.
set? You want a bag?
No, I think I'm good.
All right.
I think I'm good. I just like to leave it in the car so it smells good.
It does smell really good.
Have a great day.
You too.
That's our trip to Carrabassett Coffee. It's as easy as that. Oh. I do want to remind you, watch out for the hanging plants. So that's it. Get it by the pound, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, we are not a coffee shop, but we sell coffee. And you can get this fine roast at all of the local retailers, including this Jamaican Me Crazy, one of my favorites. That's it. Carrabassett Coffee. Today we're here with John McCatherine, who's been here for a little while, and we are at his wonderful home, a great view of the river here. John, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Doing well.
Now, John, we want to come talk to you a little bit. You a man about town. You know a little bit about a lot of stuff, don't you?
Well, I've been hanging around for a long time,
Right.
so some of it rubs off. That's right.
And you're not out on the ATV trails today, and a lot of people are coming up with a challenge. I know that you originally were one of the members of the Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association, and that organization was instrumental in kind of working through some trail rights. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. Back about 21 years ago, I think, the Penobscots had closed down their lands, somewhat similar to what's happening right now, and the circumstances were somewhat different. I think they were concerned about refuse and abuse of the property, and so I happened to be on the Board of Selectmen at the time, and I got some folks together to see how we might be able to help out with that situation, and we formed the Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association. There were like a handful of us, and today there's over 1,000 members, so it's quite a success story for that organization. But we did do some work. We implemented an annual cleanup of a lot of the trails, and picked up a lot of stuff that had accrued over the years. Some of it was from the public, but a lot of it was stuff that had been left by contractors and things. So in any event, ultimately we were allowed to reuse the lands, and I must say it's a gift.
Sure.
It's an absolutely incredible piece of property. The Penobscots have been very great to work with, number one, and very kind to let us use this marvelous piece of property. It's an entire township, as you probably know, and over the years, the snowmobile club, the bike club, the ATV club, and other organizations have been able to get permission to use portions of it for their trails, and it's been a real gift. It has been tremendous.
What do you think might be, obviously there's some restrictions now. Do you think it's some of the reasons, refuge and things like that, or is there a bigger reason?
Well, my understanding is, not my understanding, my knowledge is that they have legislation that they're working on that would permit them to convert any lands that they owned into trust lands, which would be more along the model used by the federal government in most Indian areas. And there's been some issues that not everybody can get comfortable with, but I certainly understand their desire to pretty much have control on what is their property, and this legislation would permit them to do that. I know that there have been negotiations and discussions and hearings and all sorts of things, and that they're continuing, and I'm hoping that ultimately there'll be an agreement that'll come forward that'll suit the needs of everybody. But again, I got to tell you, I can't fault these guys for their generosity over the years, and for permitting a large user population, large outdoor population, to really enjoy this marvelous piece of land that they have.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder, is there, are they exploring different options? Do you think, is it the money? Is there maybe a fee or a lease or some kind of agreement that could be forged, or are we even at that point where we can talk about that?
Well, I think there's a pretty wide variety of issues that remain unresolved, but it's coming back before the legislature when it returns, and I'm sure that the talks will continue, the hearings and negotiations will continue, but there seems to be a fairly strong amount of sentiment on behalf of the Indians, and again for good reason.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the town has its concerns, and I think over time, if the conversations will continue, we'll be able to work things out.
Hi, Jake here, and on behalf of my fellow canines, I'm asking why our owners are giving us topicals and chewables to kill and repel ticks. Don't you know that these are pesticides? At the very least, they make us feel not so good for a while. Why resort to these methods when you could just get us Dog Not Gone's tick-repelling dog vest? It's made with a permethrin-treated fabric, and even if it gets wet, it doesn't come off on our skin or yours. In our opinion, this is a much better alternative to keep ticks and other insects off us. For information, go online or visit the Skowhegan Factory outlet.
That everyone has enjoyed, and mostly locals, but it's expanded, and I can see certainly that they may have some concerns.
Right. That 1,000 members of the Carrabassett Valley Outdoor Association, probably, I don't know, 35, 40, 50 are from Carrabassett. The rest are folks who own property up here, and they're heavy users of this property. They come up to their camps up in the Willy Wax here and want to get away from things, and one way to do it is to go hike on a trail or bike on a trail or ride an ATV on a trail. So again, their property has been a source of great pleasure for a lot of people.
Yeah, I mean, for them to be gracious enough to let people use it, I mean, it's certainly something they don't have to do.
Right. Yeah. So we're hoping that things will get settled. We don't know exactly when that might occur. As you know, right now, the trails are closed. We have the Carrabassett Valley ATV Club has about 37 miles of trails, and I think about 28 of it are on the Penobscot Indian land, which means that essentially our network is kind of shut down. There's a few little places you can otherwise get to on an ATV, but the principal portion of it is currently closed. I guess one of my biggest concerns is that this also impacts clubs in Kingfield, over in Lexington and Bingham in that area, and Stratton and Eustis, and all of which connect through the town of Carrabassett. So we used to get people coming from Bingham that would maybe come up here and go to the bowling alley for lunch or something. And those connections are no longer existing.
Right.
And that's a concern.
Now, there are people that maybe feel, locals that have been using the property for a very long time, that feel that maybe that law doesn't include them. Can you speak to that a little bit? I don't think we should antagonize the Penobscot Indian tribes by being disrespectful and sneaking on there or trespassing. Have you noticed any of that happening?
No, we've had reports of a couple of ATVs coming through inappropriately, and in fact I've personally chased them and flagged them down and told them that I'm sorry, the trails are closed, and let's respect the rights of the Penobscots. Right. I'm not aware of a lot of people that are violating the wishes of the Penobscots, and as far as I'm concerned, they're not paying attention if they are, because it would be a shame to jeopardize a relationship that has been so positive and so beneficial to the town over the years. So to you guys that might be considering that, don't screw things up,
It's all about respect.
Yeah, you got it, yeah.
Well, thanks, John. I know you must have a lot of free time on your hands now. You're not working on the trails. Your driveway looks great, by the way.
The honey-do list is always there. I never run out of things to do.
Just remember, stay off the ladder.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. You had mentioned earlier the concern about the economic impact. The primary beneficiaries, because of where the trail goes, are essentially the bowling alley and Tufulio's and IOTS. And they have all told me over the years that it's a significant impact on their business. So it is impacting them right now, obviously. And I think, overall, the growth of ATV activity and ownership has been at a rate of increase that equals, and in fact, in terms of the rate, surpasses snowmobiles. So economically, there's a significant factor there, and we're hoping that maybe an agreement can be reached sometime soon so we can kind of get things back to normal.
That'd be great. We appreciate the update, John. Thank you so much.
Okay, good.
And thanks for all your hard work that you do in town here.
All right.
Many different hats.
Always a pleasure to see you guys.
Thank you so much.
Great.
The Pines Market, located in Eustis, is your one-stop shop whether you're on the trail or up to camp. With all your grocery needs, the Pines prides themselves on their fresh meats and low prices. From produce to liquor, beer, and wine, to a large selection of food to go. The Pines has a huge selection of products for any outdoor adventures and a friendly, knowledgeable staff that will make you feel right at home. If you need it, the Pines has it. On Route 27 and on the trail in Eustis.
Hey, today we're taking you to the beach. You're looking for a place to go for a swim, maybe catch some rays, have a picnic? Well, this is a great spot right here. And as you can tell, not a lot of people here, maybe because I can't find it. But we'll tell you how to get there. Cathedral Pines, you just head right down that road, and then the road continues through the campground. And here you are. Open 8 a.m. until 9 p.m. every day. As you can see, they got a little area for the kids. Nice big beach area. Picnic tables, a vintage swing set, a little place for tossing the ball or playing with the dog or frisbee. This is a great spot to come check out right here on Flagstaff. And they're enjoying it as well.
Smoking! 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 Come on down, see what we got smoking.
We are here at the campus of CVA, and we're here with Kate Weber-Punderson, and there's some things to talk about. Got some summer programs to talk about, and some activities that are going on right now. But let's talk about a special alliance, independent boarding schools. Can you share this project that's going on right now?
Sure. It's great to see you guys. Great to be here without masks in the summertime. We had a super successful end of the school year. And we're getting ready for next year, but a new alliance that has been created, we're really proud to be a part of. It's called Maine Boarding Schools. There are 6 boarding schools in Maine, and of course there's a lot of great educational options here in Maine. But the 6 boarding schools have come together to work together to bring more students to Maine. So Gould, Kents Hill, Hyde, Hebron, Bridgeton, and CVA, we all are very unique in our approach. But what brings us together is, of course, the wonderful state of Maine and our love for students and our dedication to their learning. So it's great to be a part of it.
All of these have a similarity. They're all independent.
That's correct. Independent boarding schools.
Fantastic. So will there be advertising or group things, benefits?
Yeah, absolutely. We've put together a website that features all of our schools. We have a social media accounts for Maine boarding schools. And again, we're just drawing attention to what the state of Maine offers for education and what each individual school, the uniqueness of each individual school.
Fantastic. And it sounds like a long overdue alliance.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing COVID has done for us is just developed and strengthened these partnerships, right? And this networking that has brought us together. So there's definitely strength in numbers. And again, we just want more people to enjoy Maine and understand the educational opportunities that Maine provides.
Let's talk about strength in numbers. You had a really big year here at CVA, and what are you anticipating the coming year?
Another strong year. we're looking at an enrollment of about 120, which is full for many of our classes. So we're super excited to bring this new group of students in. Great retention from our students last year. The support from Sugarloaf, of course, is stronger than ever, and the support from the town of Carrabassett Valley. So our community has grown, again, because of COVID. Our community has grown, but really what it's done is highlight what we're good at, which is individual learning, great training in skiing and snowboarding, a wonderful environment to be in.
Now, there's not much going on the campus here, but there's always something going on. You've got students, well, tell us where they are.
Sure. Right now we have a large group of freestyle skiers out at Mount Hood training moguls and free ski. Coming in July, our snowboarders head to Mount Hood. We also have a on-campus camp here in the middle of July. It's called the Big Dog Development Camp. It's dryland training for kids. Still have spots open for that. And then in August, our alpine skiers will head to Mount Hood for a couple of weeks. And then we start up here again on campus at the end of August.
Wow, it'll be a short summer for you.
Yeah, it goes by fast.
Well, it seems like there is a silver lining to, the COVID has brought some good things, some awareness, and brought you lots of new students, lots of new people here to Maine.
Absolutely, and our teachers and coaches worked so hard this year to provide this in-person experience for our STVA students, and I'm really grateful for the hard work of our teachers and coaches.
Well, congratulations on the new alliance, and we're looking forward to another great year here at CVA. Thank you so much, Kate.
Yeah, thanks you guys.
We are here with Sandi at the White Wolf Inn. How are you, Sandi?
I'm great, thank you.
One of your hats that you wear is you are...
I'm the vice president of the ATV club, and I've been for years.
You have, and you've got a couple of maps here, and we've been talking about some of the closures, and maybe you could outline a little bit about the closures for the ATV trail.
So this year, we had several landowners that decided to just close trails. So we've either had to keep those trails as closed, or we've found a reroute around them. Hopefully in the future we can reestablish those trails, but for right now, what we're looking at is we are not going north towards the windmills or towards the campground that's up north that we used to be able to go to, Natanis. We can't get there from here. And we've got a temporary closure of one of our loop trails down in the middle here. If any of you are looking for trail information, it's online at the Flagstaff Area ATV Club. You're welcome to call any of the officers, but the best thing to do is to stop at any of the stores here in town in Stratton and Eustis, the gas stations. They all have maps for sale. Please purchase a map, and please respect the landowner's wishes to keep the trails closed and don't ride on them. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sandi. We appreciate it.
You got it. Thanks.
Hello, I'm Earl Morris, owner of Birchwood Interiors. For 31 years, we've been providing you, our fellow Sugarloafers, with furniture, flooring, mattresses, and window treatments. But what many Sugarloafers don't realize is the amount of construction and new renovation work that we do. From fireplaces to kitchens to bathrooms and steam showers, we do anything inside the walls of a house. We love what we do and hope you'll shop locally with us.
Hi, we are here at the Bag, and we're here to talk about the Bag. Of course, it's open, and some new T-shirts I see over there. What do you got over there?
Absolutely. So we got some really nice new T-shirts. We got a little Captain America quote with Uncle Al.
Classic.
You know,
Yeah.
Did you hear they put a ski area behind the bag?
Right.
Obviously classic. Got
Yeah.
some nice colors. And
Yeah.
then we've got these designs over here, which I like myself.
Yeah.
So yeah, some new merch for the summer.
New merch for the summer. Now,
Yeah.
what are the summertime hours?
Summertime hours. So we're open 12 to 8, and that's going to be Friday through Tuesday.
And of course, you have delicious soups and sandwiches. Do you have daily specials as well?
We do. So there's going to be rotating daily specials, whatever Mikey Bradford decides for the week. We've got some really nice things so far. So obviously we always have our fried haddock sandwich. We use fresh haddock this year for the summer. So yeah.
And you make up the drinks yourself, so they must be good, right?
Yeah, I do the drinks and the food.
Yeah.
So yeah, got some nice summer cocktails on the menu as well.
What's your favorite cocktail to make?
Geez, honestly, probably the rum punch.
Yeah.
It's a secret. I can't tell you what's in it, but it's delicious.
Yeah. No, you don't like to make frozen drinks?
Oh, we don't really do frozen drinks here at the Bag.
Aren't you happy about that?
I think I can handle that. Yeah.
Every bartender's bane of existence.
Absolutely, I can confirm.
Well, listen, the Bag has got plenty of great things here and delicious food, friendly staff, and new T-shirts. Anything else we missed?
No, I think we got it all covered.
Thanks for your time. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.
Do you find yourself suffering from advanced cabin fever, violently restless legs, active body syndrome? Maybe it's time you considered anti-gravity. Only anti-gravity has been clinically proven to cure you of the doldrums, boredom, and enhanced sagging of the bottom. Side effects of anti-gravity include giddiness, having too much fun, and getting into shape. Don't bother asking your physician if anti-gravity is right for you. Just come in today and try it for yourself.
We are here in Eustis, and in Eustis, one of the definitely must-stop places, Trails End, and look at this patio here. Tell us about your patio and when you are open here at the Trails End.
Hi guys, so our hours so far right now, where we open Thursday through Sunday, 11 to 9 on Thursday through Saturday, and 11 to 8 on Sundays. Our patio system, more than welcome to come, enjoy, have a drink out here. It's gorgeous. The weather has been amazing the past couple of days, so come on out.
So this is open at night too. I see you got lights.
We have like little lantern things, and they light up and look like fire. We have a little fire pit if we want to set it up. We have propane heaters, so if it does cool off a little bit, we can warm you up a little bit if you want. But yeah.
So we're close to being back to normal.
Very close. I think Sherry mentioned that we do have some bands coming up.
Oh.
I don't have the lineup yet, but keep an eye on our Facebook for that.
Right.
I think we're going to start doing bands on Sundays just to have a little Sunday fun day entertainment. But yeah, things are finally getting back to normal.
Now, some of the normal specials you have, of course, prime rib, is that still going on?
Of course. Thursday night still are 2 for a night. Highly suggest making reservations if you plan on coming in, because it is one of our busiest nights, but we enjoy it and we love every minute of it.
What number do you call?
246-7511.
That's the prime rib hotline. And of course, hearty drinks too, right?
Always, 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 always. And like I said, we've got our machines out, so we're also doing frozen drinks if you like. If you want a little frozen happiness. It's always fun. It's always fun down here.
Frozen happiness, prime rib. It's all right here. You don't even need to leave, right outside. We appreciate your time. Thank you so much here at the Trails End.
Thank you very much, guys.
We are here at the Spillover Motel. It's located in Stratton, and we have Ellie with us. How are you, Ellie?
I'm very good, thank you. How are you?
Very well. Now, we're overlooking what is a beautiful manicured field, and right there, is that where people get married?
They can, yes. They can get married out in the field under the gazebo by the river.
Yeah.
Or they can get married at the inn about a mile down the road next to another beautiful river in a gorgeous old Victorian house.
And what is that one called?
That is the inn at Stratton Brook.
And that's where you have some events as well, including an Oktoberfest, right?
Yes, Oktoberfest is usually at the end of September, and we have a bunch of different breweries from Maine come, and we serve food out of the kitchen. It's a really good time. We have craft vendors, and yeah, bring your family and come on out.
Well, why not? And back here at the hotel, how many rooms do you have here in the motel?
We have 19 rooms. We have 4 suites, and then the rest are standard double beds.
Now, do you provide a continental breakfast?
We do, yep. Every morning. We've got food in the kitchen that's accessible 24/7 with an ice machine and all that. And then there's continental breakfast and coffee in the mornings from 6:30 to 11.
Wow, that sounds really good. Now, I know you have good coffee too. And you have cocktails in your lounge, right?
Not cocktails.
Beer.
We do have beer and wine that the guests are welcome to purchase in the lobby. And on the weekends, you can add a cinnamon bun from Bigelow Fields.
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, right. They're really good. Brioche cinnamon buns. That we can bring on up to the lobby for you.
So I'm guessing a lot of people just come here to stay to get the cinnamon buns.
I would. Absolutely.
Well, tell us what your phone number is, and you probably have a website or a Facebook page.
We do. It's our email is spilloverplanning.com, or our website, sorry. Yep. Our Facebook is Spillover Motel, and you can find that Facebook. I don't think we have an Instagram yet. And I'm kind of zoning on the number 246-6571, I think.
That just means you never call in sick.
No, I don't. But you can find us online or on Facebook. Absolutely.
Fantastic. We appreciate your time, and it looks very nice, and I'm sure your weddings are a lot of fun.
Yes, we have one coming up. We can't wait. It's going to be beautiful.
Thank you so much, Ellie.
Thank you.
With many professional designations to better serve their clients, Batco Financial is proud to be one of the few firms in Maine to have an advisor with the designation of Chartered Sustainable Responsible Impact Investing Counselor. If you are interested in socially mindful investing, check out their website today at batcofinancial.com.
Well, hello. We are here in Carrabassett Valley at the Visitor Center, and we are with Doug Archer, the Executive Director of Flagstaff Area Business Association. How are you?
Good.
Enthusiastic, good. It is a perfect day, isn't it?
Yes.
And I notice, I love what you've done with the place here.
Yeah, about 2 years ago, the town of Carrabassett Valley graciously approved $35,000 for a septic system, a well, and some renovations inside. And it's looking pretty good.
Well, it's an important place to get some information.
I mean, they didn't quite have enough money to do the complete renovations, so I did it on my own and finished the painting and made new display racks.
Oh, you did all that? Well, good for you. Thank you for your hard work and dedication. Yeah, there you go. Well, it looks great. And you know, I came in and picked this up, and I know this is one of your current projects that you're working on, Get Useless in Eustis, and this is a great story behind the book, and there's also some great stories in it, my favorite being the Bambi story. Right. But tell us about some of your projects you're working on.
Well, that one you said there, the Get Eustis in Eustis, a copy that was given to us to copy was made back in 1965, so we just replicated a lot of the stories in there, but they're updated. The cover is still the original cover with a different date on it. So we're doing that just for the Stratton, Eustis area. And 2 other projects that we have going, and they're at the printers right now, is the reprint of our Valley Below, which is the story about the ghost in Flagstaff Lake, and also our new hiking map of the Bigelows.
The ghost on Flagstaff. I can't wait till that comes out. We'll be interested in that. And do you know the name of the ghost? Tell us that.
No, I don't know the name.
All right. Well, that's intriguing.
I'm not that old.
You'll have to pick up the next copy, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Now, tell us about. Those are some current projects you're working on. Tell us where you're going.
Well, down the road, we're looking to get some TIF grants and some other monies to replace a kiosk sign that was stolen, damaged, at the Appalachian Trail crossing up in Wyman at Route 27. So we need to replace that. So we're looking to get some TIF money to do that here in the near future.
Apparently someone wanted a souvenir.
Yeah, they wanted it worse than the people did.
Well, we'll look forward to that new one, and good luck with the TIF money. And you could stop on by. I got a question. If people come up here and, you know, they're doing some mountain biking and they're looking for areas and perhaps one area is not available, where do you tell people to, what's the workaround, or where do you tell them that they can go and what they can do?
It's pretty much wide open, and as long as you're not on the Indian land right now, because that's all closed off. Pretty much go anywhere. Hiking, biking, swimming, paddleboarding, all kinds of stuff to do here.
All that information is all right here. You've got helpful staff. When are you open?
Open Wednesday through Saturday, 11 to around 3:30, 4 o'clock. And any other time, maybe someone may be here just checking emails or something. And so if you see a car here, stop in and see us.
Now, you guys have a website, and can you tell us where we can get these great books if we don't have one already?
Yeah, our website, our corporate name is actually FABA, Flagstaff Area Business Association, but we kind of do business as Maine's Northwestern Mountains. Okay. And our website is mainsnorthwesternmountains.com. And that Eustis and Useless pamphlet you can get anywhere in the businesses in Stratton, in the Eustis area.
And come on up and enjoy Eustis and the whole area. And to find out more about the area, stop on by and visit. We thank you for your time and dedication.
Thank you. Stop in anytime.
I think what it means to be from here is that you genuinely care about your community, you care about your neighbor, you want a better way of life, you want close relationships with the people that you see in the street. I'm John Lynch. I own Lynch Landscaping. We're based out of Norridge Walk, Maine. So our business is really to improve the homes of folks in central Maine and really bringing living outside, you know, so we really take pride in what we do and the results of a lot of people's really hard work. Every day, whoever's doing the work gets to stand back and say, that's what I did today, you know, and it's going to be there for hopefully a long time. We're a seasonal business, so we only produce revenue for about 8 months of the year. So Sky Weekend Savings really helps us in those other 4 months to manage our cash. But also, Sky Weekend Savings is certainly a huge role model, showing me what it means to be a community member, and this is what it means to do your part as a business and a member of this community.
All right, well, we are here on Main Street in Rangeley with Julie Swain from Dog Knock On, as well as 1901 Maine Flag, and just tell us a little bit about, well, first of all, where is it? We're on Main Street in Rangeley, but...
Yes, hi everyone. We are opening up our Made in Maine store here in downtown Rangeley. We are between the Pine Tree Frosty and the Furbish House. So just come down here, get yourself an ice cream, and come check out our store. We have all our tick-repelling products, tick and insects, and by the way, they work on black flies too. They're all going to be here in the store. We have some new products with the Maine flag, the 1901 Maine flag, and we have the flags here too. And then we are going to have a number of other vendors here for the Maine Made, like Claudia Diller's going to have her calendars and note cards here. Tina Chase is going to have some of her artwork and stickers.
Oh, cool.
Liz Stephanie will have her jewelry. And then we're hoping to get a few more artists to have their products here.
Awesome stuff. All made in Maine and locally from people you may even know. But so it's pretty much not just the summer, but you will be here for the summer.
Yes,
so be
we're
sure
going
to
to
stop
be here for sure from now on through the summer. And after that, we're going to figure out, we're going to keep this location through next fall, and we'll figure it out from there. But we're just going to be open weekends through till I think before July 4th. We'll post our hours and whatnot. But yeah, we're just going to keep adding on products. We have a lot of new 1901 Maine products. You should definitely come check them out.
I think it's very cool that it's also cross-branded into the Dog Knock On stuff as well.
That's right. That's right. Might as well. I mean, this way you have the benefit of repelling ticks and bugs, and then you're stylish at the same time. So show your Maine pride, right?
Exactly. So if folks want to maybe get a sneak preview of what they could see in the store, or if they if they have something that maybe you don't have here, but you could bring from the factory, where would they find out more information on these products?
We have two websites. 1901mainflag.com has all the Maine flag products, and then the cross branding items.
Yep.
And then dogknockon.com. You can see all our tick repelling for people and pet. And I tell you, we have never been so busy with the tick repelling. And we have all these new products. We have pants, leggings, shirts, lots of socks. I mean, the socks are off the hook because it's the best way to keep them off you.
Yep.
That and our gaiters, of course, yeah.
And I've heard you say before, if you live up here, you know better. You use whatever you can to...
Right, whatever you can.
Yeah.
Spray, our clothing, whatever it takes.
Yep.
But it's just so important. I have talked to so many people who have Lyme. You don't want it. So, you know what? Spend a little bit of money. It's what you'd spend on like our gaiters is less than what it would take to go to the doctor to get checked out that if you have Lyme or not.
Right.
So just get something and protect yourself. It's worth it.
Yeah. All right, so if you're in the Maine High Peaks region, headed over towards Rangeley, right here on Main Street, the pop-up shop, which you have hours?
Right now, just weekends, and then we'll post our hours on our website, and then we'll have a Google page too, which has all our hours as well.
Perfect. So check out the websites, and hope to see you here.
All right, great. Thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
Homeowners have always appreciated handcrafted furnishings and finishing touches. Western Maine Screen Door understands your home is a showpiece for you and your family. It makes a statement, a perfect first impression, welcoming you and guests daily. Western Maine Screen Door custom builds your screen doors to order with long-lasting mahogany for generations to enjoy, built in the New England tradition of quality. Call today to get your free site visit.